What are some of the biggest mistakes you see with debt and credit when you're looking at credit reports?
The first thing is not making their payments.
Okay.
That's number one. People not having paid it on time, and then they try to catch up, and maybe they didn't pay the fee that was due, the late fee, and so they think they're caught up, but they're actually not.
They're still getting a 30-day
now we
late,
have
60-day.
what we call a rolling late fee.
Okay.
That's a really big one.
Okay.
Medical collections. Let's chat about that.
Okay.
Medical collections. So those are something you maybe don't know that somebody submitted a collection. You had an emergency visit for one of the kids last year,
Right.
and you didn't get the bill because honestly they usually don't send out a
Right.
bill. They think you're going to remember in that situation to pay that $50 copay.
Right.
And then instead of calling you, they just submit a collection
for
and
$50.
Now you've got this collection that not only dropped your credit, but it's increased in interest or something like that, and so you now owe $300 when it was originally $50. So a lot of times people don't realize that those are sitting there.
Okay.
But those aren't the worst thing. So those are something you want to talk with your lender about. In most cases, the underwriters look at those and go, hey, yeah, life happens. We just want to see a letter of explanation for what that was, and that's okay. The other thing is exceeding your balances.
Okay.
So if you've got, say, a $1,000 limit or a $5,000 limit, and now you're at $5,050, that really drops your score incredibly. That 30% level is where we want to see people, right?
Okay.
If you've got a $1,000 limit, we want to see you at 300 or below, really, to get the biggest bang for your score, right?
Right.
You know, for how do you get the best credit score, the best FICO score? Paying it on time, staying below that limit, and the length of time you've had that card. So those are the big three right there.
Okay.
So if you got that card and now you're going up to 50% charged and 60% charged, every time you're going up, you're dropping your score just a little bit.
Right.
And once you exceed it, it's
forget it.
You forget. No, don't forget it. But just know that you're really harming your credit. So sometimes that's a way when you're working with people,
That's what
right?
I look at when I look at people.
How can we get some quick points for people?
Yep.
Bringing those balances down
Yep.
really helps, and that's part of my strategy with people as well.
Yep.
When we're trying to qualify and I'm trying to get them the best interest rate, hey, what if we do a rapid rescore and we pay these cards off and get your FICO score up and you get a much lower rate? I just did that for a gentleman this week and it worked